My lovely students, welcome to Mathological. In this session, I'll be discussing some more general logic questions for your examinations. Start करते हैं session. And if you have not already subscribed our channel, then subscribe कर लेना और साथ में also join Telegram channel Mathological. So, first question of the session: Reserve Bank of India (RBI) has launched e-rupee. How is CBDC fundamentally different from UPI? CBDC is basically central-backed digital currency. Okay. Central bank digital currency. So how is CBDC fundamentally different from UPI? Central bank digital currency. अनफॉर्चुनेटली फुल फॉर्म लिखने के बाद में अब चीज़ें क्लियर हो जाएंगी. CBDC is a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, while UPI is a fiat money. CBDC is a payment interface, while UPI is a store of value, and CBDC is a legal tender in digital form, while UPI is just a payment medium to move physical cash held in the banks. And there is no difference; they are just different brand names. So of course the answer is option C. That CBDC is a legal tender in digital form, while UPI is just a payment medium. एक pipeline है जहाँ पे कि बैंक A से बैंक B में हम पैसा भेजते हैं. ठीक है. यूपीआई इज नॉट अ फिएट मनी. फिएट मनी इज बेसिकली लीगल टेंडर. लीगल टेंडर इशूड बाय गवर्नमेंट. ठीक है. देयर आर कमोडिटी मनी विच हैज एक्चुअल वैल्यू. फॉर एग्जाम्पल गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर. These have actual value, so they are commodity money. And then there is fiat money, which do not have any value in actuality. अब जो पेपर का नोट होता है उसका अपना तो कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, बट दैट इज अ लीगल टेंडर इशूड बाय द गवर्नमेंट, एंड गवर्नमेंट का ट्रस्ट इज द वैल्यू. जिस दिन गवर्नमेंट ने कह दिया कि आज रात 12 बजे के बाद ये नोट नहीं चलेंगे, तो उस दिन के बाद ट्रस्ट खत्म, नोट खत्म. ठीक है. सो दैट इज व्हाट इज फिएट मनी. एंड CBDC, central bank digital currency, is also a legal tender, and that is in a digital form, while UPI is just a payment medium. Next question: where was India's first open air art wall museum established? Lucknow, New Delhi, Bhopal, or Kolkata? The answer to this question is New Delhi. First open air art wall museum is established in Mausam Bhawan, New Delhi. Mausam Bhawan, the office of Indian Meteorological Department, New Delhi. And it was established on the occasion of 150 years, completing 150 years of IMD. Okay. ठीक है. Next question. Matching list 1 with list 2. List 1 has architecture, or basically temples and caves, and list 2 is about the dynasty in which they were established. Brihadeshwara Temple, Sun Temple Konark, Ajanta Caves, and Fatehpur Sikri. The Brihadeshwara Temple was established during the Chola dynasty by Rajaraja Chola I. And Brihadeshwara Temple is basically a temple of Lord Shiva, made in Dravidian architecture, Dravidian style. Sun Temple Konark is in Odisha and made during the dynasty of Eastern Ganga, and it has Kalinga architecture. Eastern Ganga dynasty, King Narasimha Dev I के time में it was established. Ajanta caves were established during the period of Gupta Vakataka in Maharashtra, and Fatehpur Sikri was established by Mughals. The famous structure in Fatehpur Sikri is Buland Darwaja. And Ajanta caves are known for Buddhist rock cut monasteries, viharas, and chaityas. Okay, and all these four, Brideshwara Temple, Sun Temple Konark, Ajanta Caves, and Fatehpur Sikri, all these are World Heritage Sites which are recognized by UNESCO. UNESCO recognizes World Heritage Sites, and all these are World Heritage Sites. Okay, ठीक है. Brideshwara Temple, that is in Tamil Nadu, Tanjore, Tamil Nadu. तो बाकी सबका तो देख लिया, उड़ीसा, महाराष्ट्र एंड उत्तर प्रदेश. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. आयुष्मान भारत योजना was started in the year, in which year, to provide health insurance coverage up to rupees how much per family? So the answer is it was started in the year 2018 and to provide a coverage up to rupees 5 lakh per family. आयुष्मान भारत, ठीक है, पीएमजे स्कीम, तो 2018 rupees 5 lakh and to benefit around 12 crore plus families. Next question. PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana was launched in 2024. Which of the following statements are correct regarding this scheme? PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana. This is world's largest domestic rooftop installation initiative. World's largest domestic rooftop solar installation initiative. And it aims to provide 300 units of free electricity per month. This is correct. It targets 1 crore household. This is also correct. The central subsidy is capped at rupees 20,000 for the systems above 2 kilowatt. This is not correct. Okay, there are 3 tiers as such. And for the lower tiers, this is rupees 30,000 per kilowatt. This statement, third statement, is not correct. Fourth one, it promotes rooftop solar installation. This is also correct. The first, second, and fourth statements are correct. Option B is the answer. Okay. Next question. Consider the following statements. Justice Suryakant took oath as the 53rd Chief Justice of India in November 2025, and the retirement age for the Chief Justice of India is 62 years. Which of the following statements are correct? The first statement, Justice Suryakant took oath as the 53rd CJI, Chief Justice of India, in November 2025. This is correct. Justice Suryakant is the 53rd CJI of India. And retirement age for CJI is not 62 years, this is 65 years. Rather, retirement age for all Supreme Court judges is 65 years. And same applies for Chief Justice of India as well. So that is 65 years. Second incorrect hai, first correct hai. And Supreme Court, provisions for Supreme Court are given in the Constitution from Article 124 to 147. Article 124 to 147. Okay. और फिर इसके बाद का आर्टिकल भी रिकॉग्नाइज कर पा रहे होगे शायद, आर्टिकल 148, that is related to Comptroller and Auditor General of India, CAG, the guardian of public purse. Okay. Who audits all the government accounts? Next question. The current president of the World Bank is Ajay Banga, and he is the first ever Indian American to head the institution, World Bank. So yes, this is correct. Ajay Banga is the current president of the World Bank, and he is the first ever Indian American to head the institution, World Bank. And World Bank was established after the Bretton Woods Conference. Bretton Woods twins में से एक है, World Bank and IMF both were established after Bretton Woods Conference. और headquarter कहाँ पे है इसका? Headquarter is in New York. एक सेकंड. Okay. Headquarter is in Washington DC. Clear है बात? Next question. In the context of Indian stock market, Sensex is an index of 50 companies and Nifty is an index managed by the Bombay Stock Exchange. So which of the following statements are correct? Sensex is an index of 50 companies. This is not correct. And Nifty is not an index managed by Bombay Stock Exchange. This is also not correct. Okay. So NSE, National Stock Exchange, its index is Nifty 50. And that is an index of 50 companies. And BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, index of BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, is Sensex. Okay. BSE is the oldest stock exchange of Asia. Bombay Stock Exchange, this is the oldest stock exchange of Asia, and of course India. And BSE is also 6th largest in the world. In terms of market cap, this is 6th largest stock exchange in the world, while NSE is the 5th largest in the world in terms of market cap, market capitalization. BSE was established, oldest है एशिया में, this was established in 1875 and NSE was established in 1992. Okay. And BSE also has established recently an international stock exchange, India INX, India Inks, India International Exchange, and that has been established in Gujarat, in Gift City. Gift City, that is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Okay. आगे बढ़ते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे. What is Gift City, Gujarat International Finance Tech City, categorized as in the Indian Economic Framework? A special economic zone, SEZ, for manufacturing only, India's first international financial services center, IFSC, a free trade warehousing zone, a smart city for IT companies only. Which of these is basically Gift City? Full form क्या है Gift City का? Gujarat International Finance Tech City. And that is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. This Gift City, that is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. The correct answer is that this is India's first International Financial Services Center, IFSC. एंड जैसे हमने लास्ट क्वेश्चन में देखा कि इंडिया इंक्स इज इन गिफ्ट सिटी. सिमिलरली लास्ट सेशन में भी हमने एक चीज देखा था कि एनडीबी, न्यू डेवलपमेंट बैंक, दैट इज द बैंक ऑफ ब्रिक्स. तो न्यू डेवलपमेंट बैंक का रीजनल ऑफिस इज ऑल्सो इन गिफ्ट सिटी. कनेक्ट कर पा रहे हो इन सारी बातों को? ठीक है, तो इस तरह से क्वेश्चन हम कर रहे हैं सो दैट हम चीज़ों को धीरे धीरे कनेक्ट करते चलें और याद करना आसान हो जाए. ओके, सो क्लियर है. और ब्रिक्स का एनडीबी का हेड ऑफिस कहाँ पे था? हेड ऑफिस वाज, दिस वाज रीजनल ऑफिस इज गिफ्ट सिटी, हेड ऑफिस वाज इन शंघाई, चाइना. एंड India's first international financial services center, IFSC, is modeled to work in competition with hubs like Dubai and Singapore. Okay, clear? And for practical purposes, this will be treated like an offshore territory. और यहाँ पे आरबीआई और सेबी के नॉर्म से ज़्यादा इफ्स का रेगुलेशंस चलेंगे, इंटरनेशनल रेगुलेशंस चलेंगे फॉर फाइनेंसेस. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which of the following Harappan sites is correctly matched with its unique find? Lothal, Great Bath, Kalibangan, Float Field, Dholavira, Dancing Girl Statue, Mohenjo-daro, डॉकयार्ड. अगर प्रीवियस सेशंस को देखा होगा तो डेफिनेटली इवन इफ तुमने एंशिएंट इंडिया प्रॉपर्ली नहीं पढ़ा होगा तो भी शायद इस क्वेश्चन को आंसर कर पाओगे. कि लास्ट सेशन में हमने डिस्कस किया था कि कालीबंगन इज नोन फॉर फ्लोट फील्ड, सो आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी. लोथल इज नोन फॉर आर्टिफिशियल डॉकयार्ड, artificial dockyard. And Great Bath is in Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro is known for Great Bath. And also known for Dancing Girl statue, that is also found in Mohenjo-daro. Dancing Girl statue. But prominently Mohenjo-daro is known for urban planning, for its extensive urban planning system. Okay, and that is precisely why Mohenjo-daro is also a UNESCO recognized World Heritage Site. ठीक है, कालीबंगन is known for the float field and also for pottery. And then Dholavira, Mohenjo-daro is in Pakistan, in present Pakistan. And Dholavira is in Gujarat. And this is known for its water management system. Water management system. Okay. And this is also, Dholavira is also a UNESCO recognized World Heritage Site. तो इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन की दो साइट्स वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज साइट्स हैं, एक मोहनजोदारो दैट इज इन पाकिस्तान एंड धोलावीरा दैट इज इन इंडिया. मोहनजोदारो तो 1979 या 80 में रिकॉग्नाइज किया गया था. धोलावीरा वाज रिकॉग्नाइज रिसेंटली इन 2021. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. मैनेजमेंट गुरु विद देयर कॉन्सेप्ट्स अल्बर्ट हम्फ्री, अब्राहम मास्लो, F.W. Taylor, Frederick Wilson Taylor, and Peter F. Drucker. And concepts are hierarchy of needs, management by objectives, MBO, SWOT analysis, and scientific management. So F.W. Taylor is connected with scientific management, and Peter F. Drucker is connected with management by objectives, MBO in short. Abraham Maslow is connected with hierarchy of needs, and finally, Albert Humphrey is connected with SWOT analysis. So first C, second A, option A is the answer. Okay. Peter F. Drucker is also called father of modern management. And similarly, F.W. Taylor is called father of scientific management. Next question. List 1 with list 2. List 1 has some international organizations and list 2 has their headquarters. यूनाइटेड नेशंस, और इस तरह से मैंने लिखे हैं सो दैट तुम्हारे लिए रिकॉल करना आसान हो जाए. मल्टीपल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एक साथ लिखे हुए हैं जिनके हेडक्वार्टर सेम सिटी में है. ठीक है. सो यूनाइटेड नेशंस, WTO, WHO, यूनेस्को, OECD, वर्ल्ड बैंक, IMF. वर्ल्ड बैंक एंड IMF बोथ आर ब्रिटेन वुड ट्विंस. तो दोनों के हेडक्वार्टर्स तो कहाँ पे है? USA में है. और अभी हमने देखा वर्ल्ड बैंक का हेडक्वार्टर देखा था, दैट इज इन वॉशिंगटन DC. So World Bank as well as IMF both have their headquarters in Washington DC. ठीक है. यूनाइटेड नेशंस का हेडक्वार्टर दैट इज इन न्यूयॉर्क. Not just for United Nations, but also United Nation Security Council, that is also headquartered in New York. And UN Women, तो UN की multiple organizations का headquarter is in New York. WTO and WHO, they are headquartered in Geneva. World Trade Organization and World Health Organization both are headquartered in Geneva. And lastly, UNESCO and OECD both are headquartered in Paris. Okay. And India is not a member of OECD because OECD is an organization of developed countries. Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. Okay. So this is the answer. A4, B1, C2, D3. Next question. The Pura Swaraj Complete Independence Resolution was adopted by the Indian National Congress at the Lahore session in 1929, and the session was presided over by Jawaharlal Nehru. Both statements are given are correct. It was adopted, resolution was adopted of Purna Swaraj was adopted by INC session, in the INC session of 1929, that was in Lahore. 1929 INC session that was conducted in Lahore, Purna Swaraj. And the session was presided by Jawaharlal Nehru. Both are correct. And this resolution, Purna Swaraj resolution, this was prepared by Motilal Nehru. Draft was prepared by Motilal Nehru. Okay. Next one. Article 32 of the Indian Constitution empowers the Supreme Court to issue writs for the enforcement of fundamental rights. ठीक है. किसी का भी फंडामेंटल राइट वायलेट हो रहा है तो उसके लिए सुप्रीम कोर्ट जा सकते हो. तो दैट इज अंडर आर्टिकल 32 ऑफ द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. दैट empowers सुप्रीम कोर्ट टू इशू writs for enforcement of fundamental rights, and that is precisely why Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar called Article 32 as the heart and soul of Indian Constitution, because that makes Supreme Court the protector of fundamental rights. और कहीं पे भी क्वेश्चन अगर कभी आता है कि what who is protector of fundamental rights, तो the answer is Supreme Court. Supreme Court, because of Article 32, under Article 32. Both are correct. जैसे सुप्रीम कोर्ट can issue writs under Article 32. Similarly, high courts can issue writs under Article 226. Okay. And there are 5 types of writs. Next question. Writs with their purposes. 4 mention किए हैं. एक और writ है इनके अलावा. Habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, quo warranto and certiorari. These are 5 writs. So habeas corpus means to have the body of. Corpus, have the corpus, to have the body of. ठीक है. And this is connected with protection of personal liberty. So if someone has been illegally detained or has been captured, so he must be presented in the court. So that is what habeas corpus is, protection of personal liberty. ठीक है. And mandamus is basically about orders. Mandamus orders authority, any public authority to perform their public duty. याद करने का तरीका क्या है? मैंडेटरी ड्यूटी समझ लो. ठीक है. वैसे तो mandamus implies order, but समझ लो मैंडेटरी ड्यूटी. तो mandamus mandatory duty. It orders authority to perform public mandatory duty. Prohibition and quo warranto. Quo warranto is basically on what authority, on what warrant are you holding a public office. So challenges legality of holding public office quo warranto. And prohibition prevents lower courts from exceeding their jurisdiction. Prohibition prevents them, lower courts, from exceeding their jurisdiction, and certiorari quashes any orders when they have actually exceeded their jurisdiction. Okay? So this, it quashes any such orders by lower court. So while prohibition is a preventive writ for lower courts, this is preventive. In the same regard, certiorari is a corrective writ. अगर कोई एरर हो गया है उनसे तो उसको करेक्ट करने के लिए certiorari is issued. Okay. Next question. CRISPR-Cas9, often seen in the news, is related to which of the following? This is a new COVID variant, a space technology, a space telescope technology, gene editing technology, or cryptocurrency blockchain algorithm. Which of the following is CRISPR-Cas9? The answer is this is a gene editing technology. Okay, so this is basically a gene scissor, gene editing technology. Okay, molecular scissor, CRISPR, scissor. Which one of the following is not true about Jim Corbett National Park, Uttarakhand, largest national park in India, located in the Himalayan foothills, oldest national park in India, or home for endangered Royal Bengal tiger? Question is, which of the following is not true? So there must be 3 correct and 1 should be incorrect. This is not the largest national park of India. This is located in the Himalayan foothills, oldest national park of India as well, and home for endangered Royal Bengal tiger also. So 3 statements are correct. First correct नहीं है तो वही हमारा आंसर होगा, that this is not the largest national park of India. ठीक है, largest national park of India, that is Hemis National Park. Okay, Hemis National Park. This is located in the Himalayan foothills. This is the oldest, established in 1936. And Jim Corbett was a hunter turned conservationalist. Initially a hunter, but then he turned conservationalist. So that is who Jim Corbett is. Okay. And this is home for endangered Royal Bengal tiger. And similarly, Hemis National Park, that is home for snow leopards. Okay. Snow leopards. This is famous for snow leopards. And this is in Ladakh. Also known as snow leopard capital of the world. Snow leopard capital of the world. Okay. In Jim Corbett National Park also we have leopards. Okay, leopards are different, snow leopards are different. Snow leopards live in snow, leopards live in hilly areas. Okay. Next question. When white light passes through the prism, the light colors bend differently. Arrange the following colors from the one that bends the least to the one that bends the most. So we've discussed probably in the first session or in some other session about bending of light. Okay, so which color bends the most and which color bends the least? Bending is basically inversely proportional to wavelength. ठीक है, तो जिसका वेवलेंथ ज़्यादा होगा वो कम बेंड करेगा, जिसका कम होगा वो ज़्यादा बेंड करेगा. एंड इन टर्म्स ऑफ वेवलेंथ वी कैन अरेंज कलर्स इन Vibgyor. Minimum wavelength is for violet. Violet has minimum wavelength and red has maximum wavelength. Okay. रेड का वेवलेंथ मैक्सिमम है और मिनिमम है वॉयलेट का, तो इसका ऑपोजिट ऑर्डर होगा. रेड विल बी बेंडिंग द लीस्ट एंड वॉयलेट विल बी बेंडिंग द मैक्सिमम. सो इट शुड स्टार्ट विद ब्लू, ग्रीन, येलो एंड ऑरेंज आर गिवन. सो GY, BGYO. ठीक है, दिस इज द ऑर्डर ऑफ इंक्रीजिंग वेवलेंथ. सो इसका ऑपोजिट होगा 4 3 2 1. ऑप्शन सी विल बी द आंसर. क्या पूछा है? बेंड्स द लीस्ट. ओह हाँ, ठीक है ठीक है, बेंड्स द लीस्ट यही होगा 4 3 2 1. Orange, then yellow, then green, then finally blue. Okay. Clear है? Next question. Golden rice is a genetically modified variety of rice developed to combat which of the following deficiencies? Iron, vitamin A, protein, or zinc? So golden rice is basically fortified with vitamin A. It is fortified with beta carotene, vitamin A. Next question, consider the following statements. ISRO's Chandrayaan 3 mission successfully landed on the moon's south pole on August 23, 2023. The landing site was named Shiv Shakti Point by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So both statements are correct, that it landed on August 23, 2023 and the landing site was named Shiv Shakti Point. Okay, this is in south pole of moon, because landing site was in south pole of moon. So both are correct. Option C will be the answer. Okay. So these are all the questions in this session. I believe जितनी बातें हमने डिस्कस की सारी बातें क्लियर हुई होंगी. किसी भी क्वेश्चन का डाउट रहता है तो make sure to comment about that doubt, and if you like this session then make sure to hit the like button as well. That is all for this session. Bye bye, take care and keep learning.